I'm trying to film this intro and my cat won't stop meowing at me. He always does this literally like 3 hours before they're due to eat. He just screams at me until I feed him, so ignore cat noises. But I wanted to start this vlog out basically explaining my thinking behind the vlogs. Recently I lost my job. My whole department was like let go, so I've just been struggling with finding another job, which means I've got a lot of spare time to do YouTube and things that I've always wanted to do. I know. So I'm planning on trying to make this a more consistent thing, as well as just sort of showing what I'm getting up to and keeping me busy. Most days I'm just like waiting for my boyfriend to get back from work so I can have someone to hang out with. So you kind of keep me company while I'm trying to figure my life out. For context, ignore the laundry basket, but this is what they do. But genuinely, like, they get fed around 5, and from around 2 p.m. they will just be screaming at me and just awkwardly staring at me all day until they get fed. So this is my view. If you're ever thinking about getting cats, they will try and rule your life, but I try and keep them on a schedule because I know if I give in they'll think they can do whatever. But it's getting a bit sleepy. Recently did my hair, and because I haven't bleached it in so long, I forgot what bleach damage feels like, so my hair just feels like super dry. So I'm just putting some of this in it. I don't really like this oil that much because it's very like sticky, but it's the only one I've got at the moment. I literally went from this to this in about 3 weeks. It basically had to be colour stripped like 5 times, and then I got it to like a light brown, bleached it, and then put this like gingery colour on. My roots are a bit like lighter than the rest, but I think I'm just gonna wait for it to fade a bit and then redo it. But yeah, my hair just feels very dry. Giving it some love. I also, this is a very stupid thing of me, but I bought this tripod that I'm on now. I think I bought it like 3-4 years ago, and I always used it with like the short legs, like the legs were about this long, I'd say. And then I've just realised literally today that I could actually extend it to like standing up height, which is very useful, and I wish I kind of knew that sooner. But yeah, don't mind my creepy doll. She's called Emma Lee, and she's really cute. Let me show you her. Oh, got her for my birthday from some friends, so I'm just letting you know that I'm aware that there's something behind me. I think she's really cute. She used to match me because we used to have like the same colour hair, but I am back to ginger now. So I don't actually have a plan this evening. It's my best mate's birthday, but sadly I'm not able to be with her because of not having a job and having no funds. And then my boyfriend's going to his hometown tonight because it's his birthday tomorrow, but sadly he has to go to a wedding. So he'll be gone this weekend, so it's kind of just me messing around. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do some journaling. I kind of put the journaling on the back burner for a while because I've been quite like sad. I've got some like other personal family issues going on at the moment as well, which I'm probably not going to talk about on here just to keep things positive. But I haven't written in this in I think about like 2 weeks, and I'm missing it, and I feel like I've got a lot to catch up with myself about. So I'm gonna write in this, and then we'll see where the night takes us. I might do some nails or something, like some gel X nails, something creative just to keep me busy, and then potentially message some friends, see if they want to hang out. I just said goodbye to my boyfriend who's gone up to his hometown, well, our hometown, for the weekend, so it's just going to be me. I'm currently sat on the sofa waiting for my dinner to be ready. Then I'm probably going to watch some YouTube and eat, and then I'm thinking my plan of action for tonight, I kind of want to put a show on and do my nails. I said earlier I want to do gel X. I haven't done my own designs in a while because I got some like pre-made press-ons, but I'm in the mood to do something creative, and I've no idea of like the design I want to do yet, but I'm thinking something like brown and blue. I've been really into like polka dots, which I think everyone is at the moment, but I want to kind of like switch it up a bit, so I might do like mix and match. But yeah, I will check in with you guys once I've eaten and when I'm set up to do my nails. So it's now almost 10 o'clock, so my nails took me like, let's say, 2 and a bit hours. This is what I went for, so I've got like blue and brown, and then I don't want to like flip you guys off, but like a thick French tip with some pearls on it. Obviously not professional, I just do these for fun, and they're not like amazing, but they save me money and also just let me do something fun for a bit. I stick them on with like nail glue because I don't want to actually like put them on properly, because I like to keep the nails. I've got like a little tin that I keep all of the ones I've done in so I can put them back on again. But yeah, pretty happy with them. I'm gonna take my makeup off now and probably just like chill in bed and then go to sleep, so I'll check in with you guys again in the morning. Good morning. So I've actually been really productive this morning. The cats woke me up around, I think it was 20 to 9. So I got up, fed the cats, and then I got straight on with the chores that I needed to do this morning. So I had to clean my rabbit's hutch and like litter tray and stuff. I had to clean the cat's litter tray, take the rubbish out, and then just put some laundry on. So it's currently 10:30 and I've done a pretty good amount of things I needed to do. My plan is I'm just gonna chill for a bit and then figure out the plan for the rest of my day. It's pretty nice outside, so potentially I might go on a walk down the canal or just around the neighbourhood. But yeah, I will get back to you when I have a plan for the day. So I'm currently watching a Little Honey Bear vlog, and I've decided I'm going to switch out some pendants on my jewellery. So I really like this choker, but this pendant is like quite big. I do like the pendant, but just for like everyday wear, it really overstimulates me. So I'm going to, which I do this quite often because I have a lot of like jewellery supplies from when I used to make earrings. So I'm going to switch the pendants. So I'm going to put this heart onto this one and then put this onto this necklace. I have like so many necklaces and jewellery bits, so I always feel like if I want to switch it up, it's a fun way to sort of make something that I'd want to wear, and I can always switch it back. It literally is so easy. I just take the pliers, open the jump ring on this one, do it to this one, and then just literally swap it over. But that is my plan, and then I think I'm going to get ready and go on a walk. I sorted the necklace out. I never really know where chokers are meant to go because I feel like it's meant to be up like here, but that feels like it's actually strangling me, so I have it like a little bit looser. down here, but I think it turned out pretty cute. I'm about to do my skincare and makeup, so I thought I would just do a little bit of chatting while I'm doing that. So I just basically wanted to sort of talk about how my year's gone, without being like too specific, and also like my sort of goals for the year. So 2026 has probably been one of the worst years I've had in quite a while. I think it's pretty on par with like COVID, when I had like no mates. Luckily this time I do have friends, which is why like it's not the worst, but I've just had like major family stuff going on, and then obviously I lost my job in, I think it was end of March, and it's currently the 9th of May. Essentially I worked for like a ticketing company as a sales manager, and I don't know if you've seen in my previous vlog, but I was still working there at the time. So I was working in like an office, and I had to take a bit of time off due to like the family issues, and my boss was like, well, my manager's boss was like, oh, don't worry about it, like you'll be fine, like don't worry about your job and all this stuff. And then as I was off for like mental health from the family issues, I get a call from him, and he's basically just like reading me my termination. And I was in a probation period, so I only started this new job in December, and our probation period was 4 months. So it was basically just like straight away termination, like didn't get any like redundancy pay or any sort of payout like that, which was obviously like heartbreaking. And I'd never been fired from a job before, and it wasn't specifically me, like we had a team of like 5 of us plus my manager, and we all got let go. So everyone on the team, even the manager who'd been there at the company for like 6 years, got sacked. So that was obviously very, very scary. I'm very lucky though, because I don't get any like financial support from family or anything, so I've been independent since I left uni basically. And thankfully I live with my boyfriend, who has a full-time job and is able to pay most of like rent and bills and things, and then I'm getting some money from the government just while I'm searching for work, which like ties us over. So thank God for that, because otherwise I would literally just be like homeless. I'm still job hunting now, but I'm just at the point where like I can't find any jobs that will either take me or that I want to do. This is my makeup basket, by the way. I think it's cute. So yeah, I am job hunting, but nothing's sort of like come to fruition from that, which is obviously quite frustrating. And then I guess on the positive side of this year, I've really like leaned into wanting to do my creative stuff and like creating things. So I've been trying to get back into my photography, which I was into during uni, and for a while like before that actually. I've always like enjoyed taking pictures and like having ideas for like photo shoots and stuff. This is just concealer, by the way. I don't like foundation, but I have awful rosacea, so I have to cover my cheeks. Yeah, so I actually managed to do a photo shoot, I think it was like 3 weeks ago now, which I have an Instagram for, which is at here nonetheless, where I post my photos. And I'm really wanting to sort of lean into, I'm phrasing it as like taking authority over my creativity, so sort of taking ownership over my ideas and actually being confident in what I have to sort of put out there or say. So that is my main goal, I guess, of the year. And then going alongside that, obviously doing YouTube, and YouTube is something that I've always wanted to do. I've literally like been a YouTube girl since primary school. I'm 23 now, but yeah, literally I've always been obsessed. I used to pretend to film YouTube videos and also film them when I was younger, and like edit them and everything. I think a couple of times I did post them, but then I got like scared because I feel like posting at school is quite terrifying because the likelihood of people seeing it is quite high, and I was just scared of like being bullied. But now I'm at the age where like I have good friends who are like supportive and also kind of want to get into either like streaming or YouTube or something. So I just feel more inclined and confident to post, and also like I don't really have anything to lose. Like it's something that like I've wanted to do for a while, and I have so much spare time, and I'm quite lonely most of the time just because it's usually me. So if I have like someone to talk to, I guess, while I'm at home trying to figure things out, it makes me feel a little bit better about my situation. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for this year. Maybe just see, I tried the TikTok thing and I really just like, I'm over the short form content, and it's so hard to like say anything on TikTok. I still like post on there sometimes, and I'm trying to like promote my YouTube, I guess, on there. Oh, I forgot to do my eyebrows, frick. But I just much prefer to put like a long video together and make it chatty and feel like I'm, you know, on FaceTime to someone. But luckily my partner, I say luckily, I would do it regardless, but he's also thinking of getting into like content and making videos about stuff that he cares about. So we're kind of like going on this little endeavour together, which is really nice because we can be our little support buddies. So that's exciting. Oh my god. I used to have an eyebrow piercing. I took it out, I think I took it out like 2 months ago now, and I had it for around like 6 months, so it is healing. But then I like didn't do my eyebrows for the whole time. They were actually crazy. Like looking back at photos, I'm like, what the heck was I doing? So I've recently like got into shaping them, and I'm liking the like thin, short brow look. And I dye them now as well because I'm a natural like blonde, so my eyebrows have just like never existed on my face. Then I started dyeing them like dark brown, so you can actually like see them now. So I'm quite enjoying that. I'm trying to think what else. The cats are a recent thing, so there's one of them. But they're basically like my family cats from when I used to live at home. So we got them in, I think it was 2019, like before COVID. And since the health issues in my family, my mum was no longer able to take care of them. So me and my boyfriend kind of adopted them. They were around 7 years old, and like I've obviously been around them the whole time. So the transition was actually pretty smooth. This is just, why is it doing this? Do you ever have days where like your makeup just doesn't go on your face properly? Well, then I can't tell if it's the lighting. Okay, that looks better. But yeah, we've had them for around 2 months, and I'm not gonna lie, they are quite like a handful. Very like demanding and expensive, but we love having them here, and it kind of feels like our little family's growing. We've got a rabbit as well, which I've had him for like a year and a bit, and he's outdoors. I am hoping to obviously one day get like a better, like a shed or something outside, so like a big shed, so we can go and like sit with him. But yeah, we just have, it feels like sometimes we've got like a little zoo going on, and I'm always doing some type of animal chore. I suppose it keeps me busy though. Like I said, this period of my life is just kind of like keeping me busy and trying to stop me from going into a depressive slump, because I do suffer with depression and anxiety, and I take medication for it, as well as I've been diagnosed with autism as well. So I have a lot of, I guess, complex mental needs, so anything that sort of gives me motivation to get up is great. Like I've really been enjoying doing my makeup recently. I went through a long period of time, because before this previous job I worked from home for, God, I think it was like a year and a half, which sounds great. Like some people really benefit from working from home, but I think it really got me into a slump of literally never getting ready, showering less often because I didn't have anywhere to go, like never leaving the house, and like this caused me to like put weight on and just not really care about what I look like anymore. But since being off work and it being nice outside, like in a way it's kind of a blessing that I got fired like just before like spring, because I'm thinking like if it was during winter and like I couldn't really do anything or go outside, I imagine it's probably a lot worse. But since it's obviously coming up to summer, it's been quite nice outside, so I've been able to sort of get out, go on walks, just go and get in the sun basically, and get my vitamin D up, which I actually think has helped tenfold. But yeah, that's what I've been trying to do to sort of keep my spirits up. And then in turn with that, I've been wanting to, sorry my face looks, actually I've got a mirror down here as well. I've been wanting to get ready a bit more and look nice, just because I feel like when I, you know, feel nice and like pretty, I guess, it makes me want to do more things and commit to going out, because I hate putting makeup on without like a reason to leave the house. I used to not be like that though. Does anyone like else during COVID, or did anyone else used to just like do makeup in their room and like not go anywhere? I used to do it all the time, and I got really into like eyeshadow looks and crazy colours, and I feel like that was such a 2020 thing to do. So just trying to like fall back in love with, you know, taking care of myself and the art of makeup. Like I love the ritual of it, and I love sort of, I don't know, making myself look a bit brighter and putting the energy into myself. I realise this is a really long clip though, so I'm probably going to finish up my makeup and then get back to you probably when I'm on the walk. So this is my makeup all done. I really like this lip colour at the moment. I think it's like a Maybelline something. I'll try and remember it and maybe put it here, but yeah, I really like this look. Since dyeing my hair back to like a lighter colour, I've been liking brown mascara again, just because I feel like it looks good on my features. So I'm gonna get dressed and then get out in the sun. So it's super nice out. I'm just sat by the water at the moment. It's kind of scary vlogging in public because there's literally like a couple right there and people keep walking past. But yeah, it's really nice just to like sit in the breeze, and it's actually like a decent temperature, so I'm not like too hot but I am warm, and I'm like sat in my usual spot. I always come and sit here when it's nice and like read or just journal or something. I've been coming to this canal for the past like 4 years, so it's quite nice to just come back every year and spend time here. Yeah, that's my plan. I've took some pictures on my camera. I'm not too into taking like nature photos, but I thought like since I was out I may as well take some. I prefer to take pictures of like people, but yeah, I'm planning to just do some journaling and just enjoy the water. Side note, I've been listening to Noah Kahan's new album and it's so good. It especially like fits the whole vibe that I've got going on at the moment. So if you haven't listened to it, I'm sure you probably have, quite popular, so definitely listen to it. It's really good. I'm back home now. I was out there for about an hour or so, but then I got a bit bored, so I've come back home and I had to take the necklace off because I was like so overstimulated. So I'm just going to read, probably watch some YouTube, and then figure out what I'm going to do for food. Other than that, I asked if people are free to hang out. I think everyone's pretty busy this weekend, so I imagine the rest of the evening is just going to be reading and watching stuff. I'm probably going to end off this vlog here just because I don't really have anything else planned. But thank you all for watching, and please subscribe if you want to see more vlogs because I really enjoyed doing this one. And yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day or evening.